So guys, here we are, MMA UK News, obviously myself, Stoomboy, MMA UK BJJ show, here with Iain Feenan, FuDog MMA. Great performance. As I said, it was a tough fight. You knew Neil was going to be tough to finish. I mean, how do you feel it went for you?
I think it went well. I didn't get the finish, which is unfortunate, but it was always going to be hard against Neil. He's seasoned, he's a purple belt. He's also pro MMA as well, so it's always going to be a difficult match. And yeah, I think I'm fighting well outside my weight class. I think also Neil is as well, so it was an interesting matchup. And it came down to just positional stuff and top pressure and whatnot. There was a couple of nice scrambles in there, which I feel I got the better of. And that was kind of how the match went, really, top pressure and scrambles. So there wasn't much to it in the sense of like arm bars, triangle attempts, whatever. There was a couple of wee things. I think I went for a heel hook at one point and just the sweat just slid right off. So it is what it is, but happy to get the win, happy to be back competing. It's been over 2.5 years since I've competed in any kind of sport, so that's quite good to get the win.
Nice. And then, what's next for you?
Well, I'm going to do the IBJJF tournament with in the Gi on the 7th of November. Right now, I'm not sure of the weight class. Need to stop eating KFCs.
What's that for you?
Well, I mean, it's that time of year. It's getting cold, so like, what are you going to do? Just feed yourself up.
Yes.
So yeah, like do that. See what the end of the year takes. The World Masters for Judo is coming up next year, so that's in May. I'm going to try and compete at that. So maybe focus a wee bit on Judo a bit more and continue with the Jiu-Jitsu. I think I'm done with MMA, but with Jiu-Jitsu I think I'll be competing for the foreseeable. So
well, we're about to see a Judo performance in this final, so
good luck, man.
I said he put on, just saying that Owen's just walked through now, so put on a great performance against Mark McQueen.
Me and Owen, like, we were in the squads together. I'm a wee bit older than him, so as I was starting to kind of dip out of the scene, he was coming through, and he's always been a good athlete. When he was a kid, he was always super strong. I think that come from his rugby league background, and just I think him and his dad were powerlifting for a very early age as well. And he's just an athlete. Like, there's not a lot you can do with him because he's agile, he's explosive, he can slow the pace down. You've seen against Mark, as soon as Mark's he's like a really good jiu-jitsu player. As soon as Mark was shooting on him, Owen's turning the hip and throwing him with some judo. So for all the BJJ guys out there that say judo doesn't work, it fucking does. If you do it right and you go to a good judo club and you learn it properly.
Yes.
So
it definitely works. It definitely works. And then anybody you want to shout out to? So friends, family members, teammates.
Just the guys at higher level, as always. James and Danny have helped me over the last couple of years to try and like get better at jiu-jitsu. I was never really that focused on it when I was doing MMA. Since then, they've been doing that, and all the boys at higher level. The guys at FuDog Martial Arts, who I coach, they're pushing me every day. They're learning every day, so thank you to them. Obviously, my family, and shout out to my girlfriend Kaylee and my wee girl Charlotte. So I'm going to go home and see them, give them a big hug.
Definitely. It's an absolute pleasure watching you, Iain. Look forward to seeing you again. Good luck.
Thank you.
If you're doing IBJJF, you're taking you've been there before.
Yeah.
So you'll know. So
and this one's a gi, so like I'm hoping that some people decide to stand with me. Right. That was a good thing about Neil. I thought like he was going to kind of try and pull guard straight away, but like credit to him, he knows I'm a judo guy, and we stood and traded for a bit. So like credit to Neil, and I like Neil as well. He's a good lad. So happy to compete with him, and but also happy to get the win.
Definitely.
So, thank you very much.
Again. Look forward to seeing you again, buddy.
You too, mate.